Congratulations, Tammy. Okay, so I know that this is a super crazy, like absurd, probably silly non-scale victory, to be completely honest. I have so many non-scale victories because I don't know, like I was literally once over 500 pounds. And I know y'all can't really see me down here and I apologize. But I was once over 500 pounds, okay? So being a plus size female, I don't know, like I don't know what all I can talk about without trying to break standards of the communities and such of those types of things. But I don't know, like, what type of stuff you guys go through as plus size individuals or what you have endured. I know for myself, I could not fit into public seating. I couldn't fly on airplanes. I couldn't, like, even if I was a female during the month, I would have to use 2 sanitary items in order to even sustain any flow because I was so big. And now people don't talk about the small little non-scale victories where you're like, I only got to use 1 sanitary item now instead of 2 and put them like front and back. Like, I know I'm not the only person, and I don't care to say it, but there are so many non-scale victories that are not really appreciated. The fact that I can fit in a size large pair of underwear like blows my mind. Like, I went from 5XL, 6XL size stuff to wearing larges. Like, I still have my biggest sweatshirt that I've ever had upstairs. It's a 5XL. But I still wear it sometimes because I like to look at those things and be like, you know what? I did this. I was once that big. But anyways, that's just a little bit about me. I'm crazy. I'm silly. I'm Nataushia, and I cannot wait to do this seated cardio with you guys. Now, I am not a personal trainer. I'm not certified. The only thing I am is a former college athlete. I was a college athlete. I did track and field. I was a thrower. I was not a runner, but I did run. But I was not fast, and that's fine. But I'm here to just show you guys seated cardio. I ended up getting injured a few months back, and I've kind of stuck with seated cardio because of how many people I'm able to help in this process. Not everybody knows that seated cardio is an option, and it absolutely does work. So I'm going to introduce to you guys another routine that I have created for us tonight. I create a fresh one every day. We literally have a new one. Every day I work out with you guys. But what we're going to start off with today is quick feet. We're going to have back jacks, jump rope, out and ups, reaching steps, chicken jacks. We are also going to do battle rope, seated row, block jacks, jog, obliques, an assisted biker. And now I know doing bicycles sounds super intimidating, but we're going to be in a chair. I'm going to show modifications. It's okay. And then we're going to move into uppercuts and then a knee slicer or knee slam. Now, with that being said, I was seriously once over 500 pounds, y'all. So when I'm telling you guys I have modifications for literally every exercise just about that we are going to be doing, I got you covered. Whether you're going to struggle using your legs, whether you're going to struggle doing whatever, I am going to show you different modifications you can utilize and still get a workout with me. I don't care what level you are on. I don't care if you are just a beginner. This is your first workout routine. Let me know. Because at the end of this session, you're going to be so proud of yourself. I'm not only going to sit here and be proud of you, but you're going to be proud of yourself because you're going to be able to do it. Because all of the modifications that I am going to provide you are going to ensure that you're going to be able to do this exercise with me. Like, no questions asked. I will show you how to properly sit in a chair. I know a lot of people are like, what do you mean when you say keep your core tight? A lot of people don't know what that means. So, honey, if you don't know what keeping your core tight means, I know for darn sure at some point in time, you've had to suck your belly in to take a picture and look a little skinnier, okay? That's kind of what it is. It's all you really got to do. But we're going to have 14 of these exercises. Let me show you how to properly sit in a chair, and we will get started, okay? Because your girl is being a girl today, and I don't feel good today. So we're going to get this over with so I can go lay down with my heating pad. If we being totally real, okay? Because I keep it all the way 100 and transparent up in this bad mamma jamma, okay? So let us squat into our little seats so we know what we're doing up in here, okay? So this is how we're going to sit in our seats. Let me make sure everybody can see my feet. I think everybody can. If not, then figure it out because I don't know what to tell you. Just kidding. So this is how we're going to sit in our chair. We're going to keep our back straight as possible. We're going to keep our back also off the back of our chairs to the best of our ability as much as possible. As we're sitting here, we're trying to keep our core tight. I am going to show you from the side what seated jog looks like, the advanced and the modified versions, okay? So keep a close eye. Let me show you what we're doing, okay? So this is your seated jog. If you'll notice, my back's not on the back of my chair, okay? But I'm keeping my core tight and engaged, moving my arms. All right, Beth. That's a great example, correct? Absolutely. Got you covered. But now I understand coordination as well as using our legs and arms in that manner may be very challenging if we are just starting out and this is our first time exercising. So I got you covered, boo-boo. No excuses because we're doing it together today, whether or not you like it or not, because we're getting this done, okay? But this is how you're going to do a modified seated jog. Your feet are not going to come off the floor. You're going to use your tippy toes and you're going to pump, 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 baby, like you pumping gas, but not really. But this is it. Pump, 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 pump. Just like so. Keeping that core tight and engaged and your back off the back of your chair. Now, if you are just starting out and you need to rely on your chair some, that's okay. I understand. But if you have been working out with me for several days, whatever, challenge yourself. Pull yourself off of your chair a little bit more than usual because it's going to increase your abdominal workout, okay? But I want to show you one other super simple, and it's actually our first exercise on our list today. This is a very easy exercise to go into if at some point in time during this routine, you cannot complete one of the exercises in that 30-second time frame, okay? So I'm going to show you all how to do a seated quick feet. We're going to have our arms extended out in front of us because what that's going to do is it's really going to engage our abdominal area and increase that exercise. Okay. So this is seated quick feet. This is your easiest option. I'm telling you that right now. This is all you got to do. Now, when we start working out, I will be facing you. I'm about to turn my chair, and I'm going to face you to do this workout. As I've mentioned, we will have 30 seconds per exercise with a 10-second breather, okay? Now, before I get started, I want to let you know that when I do get going, I'm not going to be coming up here and conversing very much with you all, okay? Actually, I'm not going to at all until I finish the exercises entirely and then finish the stretches, because this is what happens. When we do this, it's extremely crucial that you stay consistently in that interval training type concept, because if we stop and we're conversing and I'm answering your questions and things of that nature, you're not going to get the full benefit of this workout. You're just not. And that's not what I'm here to do for you. I'm going to provide for you this full workout for free. If you want to leave tips, you can. If not, that I don't care. That's fine. My biggest tip currently is the comments and the requests that I get from you guys to continue to do this for you all. That's my biggest form of payment at this point in time. And I love it. I appreciate it. I love that I'm changing lives. But make sure you stay focused. I don't want you to give up on yourself at any point in time, because I know if I can do this, and I can do it live in front of every single person that is with us right now, I know for darn sure you guys can do this too, especially with the modifications that I am going to provide for you guys tonight. So I want you all to pay attention in our 10-second breather moments. I'm going to show you the modifications. They may be quick, but I need you to really concentrate, because when I sit back here and we start, I won't come up here again to answer anything whatsoever until we are done with our stretches, okay? I know that might be mean, but that's going to be the easiest solution. I can come on here and answer questions another time or at the end of our workout, okay? But let me go on ahead and get this situated. What I like to do is record this on my Apple Watch. I do have an Apple Watch. So I do the high intensity interval training. That's my personal preference. But however you want to record your workout, whatever, you know. I'm glad. Welcome, my first timers. I love it. I'm trying to make sure everybody can see all right. Sorry, I have so many devices going. Y'all know me. But I'm going to go ahead and get our timers going, because what's going to happen is we will have that 30 seconds, and I will let you guys know kind of thereafter what it is that we're going to do, okay? But I'm super excited to do this with you guys tonight. If you don't mind, if you don't have the opportunity to share stars, leave tips, send gifts, whatever, hit that share button. It is absolutely free for you to share this and let people know that this is a real workout too, okay? Don't knock it till you try it. Hey, Amy. All right, let's go. So we're going to have shoot fire. No series. So we'll have 30 seconds for our first exercise. I hope everybody can see me okay. When we're going, it ain't going to be no more. Now, I've already showed you how to do the seated quick feet. I will show it one more time just in case no one else was able to see it or you're just now coming in. But what you're going to do is this, okay? You're going to have your arms out in front of you. If you choose, you don't have to, but if you choose to, it will engage your abdominal muscles a bit more. You're going to just simply do this. Okay? That's it. So we've got 30 seconds, seated quick feet starting now. Thank you. Woo. Now, I want to let you guys know, I've been doing these exercises for a little over 2 years, not necessarily specifically this. I have exercised solidly for 2 years straight. So there is the likelihood of me appearing to go a little quicker than you, and that's okay. You're possibly just starting out, and it's better to start out going slow than trying to race somebody that's been doing it for a really long time. Okay? But I need you to take that 10-second breather and really pay attention, because what we're doing next is challenging, okay? So here's your back jack. You're going to do this. If you can't do that because your legs are too much right now, you're going to do this instead, okay? Whatever works for you, sweetheart. But we have 30 seconds of our back jack starting now. Really focus on squeezing your shoulder blades, okay? Keeping your core tight. Keep it up. That's it. Good job. So proud of you. Take your 10-second breather. Now up next is going to be our seated jump rope, and this is what it looks like. Here's your advanced example. Feet come off the floor. Here's your modification, and pay attention. You're bouncing, your tippy toes just raise up, but they stay on the floor, okay? Whew! All right. We're going to do our jump ropes now for 30 seconds, starting now. Keeping that core tight. What's going to happen is you're jumping rope, this section right here, woo, child. You're going to feel it burn. Have fun with it. This is your workout. Well, it's my workout, but I'm sharing it with you for absolutely free. So have fun with it. Take your breather. You got 10 seconds. Now, our next exercise is that out and up. This is what it looks like. You're going to start in the center. Out, in, up, down. Okay? Now, it's super important not to focus on going quick, but getting that exercise down first, okay? So we got 30 seconds, out and up, starting now. Now, up next is actually one of my favorites. It's the reach and step. Surprisingly, if you actually participate in seated cardio, you're going to figure out you can work parts of your body you had no idea you could work out sitting in a chair. I'm telling you. My glutes is burning doing this. Take your 10-second breather. Now, to do a reach and step, this is what it's going to look like. Reach and step, reach and step. Now, I understand, especially coming from 500 plus pounds, that's hard sometimes. So if you need to just reach and reach. That's okay. Pick one of those two. We have 30 seconds. Reach and step, starting now. I will also say the quicker you try to move and do these exercises, the more your heart rate's going to increase. And we all know what that means. If you don't, let me educate you. You're going to burn more fat. The quicker you move, the more your heart rate will increase, which will burn more fat. That's the goal, right? Now up next is going to be our chicken jack. Take your breather. You got 10 seconds. Here's your chicken jack. You're going to start like this. Out, in, out, in. Now here's your modification. Out, in, out, in. Okay? Not hard at all. You got this, boo-boo. So choose one of those two exercises. We're going to go on ahead and knock them out for 30 seconds starting now. You got it. Our next exercise will be battle ropes. Yes. Push through. You got it. Take that 10-second breather. Now, this is what battle ropes looks like. You're going to sit at the edge of your seat. And this is your battle ropes. Now, obviously, you're not going to be snail speed. You're going to put a little oomph in it. But you choose your pace based on your skill level, okay? But we got 30 seconds. Battle ropes. Starting now. Go! You got it. Keeping that core tight. Swinging those arms. Getting that heart rate elevated. You got it. That's it. Yes. Keep going. Up next, seated row. Take that breather. You got 10 seconds. I want you guys to pay attention to our seated row examples, okay? Here's your advance. You're going to use your knees. Okay? Here's your modified. You can either not have your knees down or you can do it this way. All right? But we have seated row for 30 seconds. Starting now. Our next exercise is going to be our block jacks, okay? You guys are doing phenomenal. Really keep putting in that work. You are worth it. Yes. Good job. Take that 10-second breather. Now, this next exercise is our block jack. You're going to start like this. Out, in, out, in. Here's your modification to that exercise. Pay attention. Out, in, All right? So choose to use your legs or not to use your legs, but you've got 30 seconds. Block jack starting now. You got it. Keeping that core tight as possible. That's it. Good job. Take your breather. Now, I am going to take this breather with you all because I have already shown you all how to do a seated jog. So if it's all right with y'all, I'm going to breathe. Whew. All right, let's knock out our seated jog. You can either do the advanced example or the modified example, okay? But we've got 30 seconds starting now. Swing those arms and move those legs if you can. If not, you better be pumping, baby. You got this. I'm going to not give up on you, so you better not give up on you. I'm going to push you till you get all the way to the end. Because we're going to finish this workout together. Even if you got to go super slow, we're going to do this. Because I know you've got it in you. Take that breather. You got 10 seconds. Now, our next exercise is the oblique. Pay attention. Here's your advanced. Here's your moderate. Here's your easier. Now, if you can't reach your heel, go for that shin. Go for that knee. Whatever works for you. Pick one of those options. Do it for 30 seconds, starting now. Good. That's it. You've got this. And I am so happy you chose to be here with me tonight. I love it. That's it. Yes. Take your breather. You've got 10 seconds. Now, our next exercise is that assisted biker. You're going to hold on to the back of your chair and bicycle. But if you can't do that, this is what you're going to do instead. I got a modification. You're going to do a slow, controlled knee up. I don't care if you can't get your knee, but right here. Do you understand me? I don't care how low or how high you can raise your foot off the ground. I want your full effort regardless. A little is better than none. I promise it's going to help you more than what you realize. Okay? So let's go. We've got our bikers for 30 seconds, or that slow control knee raise for 30 seconds starting now. Now, after we finish this one, we are going to move into our uppercuts, okay? You got this. I know it burns. I know it hurts. I know it feels like it's never going to end, but it will. You got it. Take that breather. Now, if you have never done an uppercut, baby, I'm about to enlighten the heck out of you, okay? This is how you do it. You're going to uppercut it. But obviously, if you can, really intensify your speed on this. You're going to focus on keeping the core really tight and swinging them arms, okay? I hear you, baby. All right, we got 30 seconds starting now. Uppercut! You got it! That's it. Yes! Take your breather, sweetheart. Now, this next exercise, knee slicer or knee slam. To slice, this is what you're going to do. You're going to lift and slice. Now, if that's challenging, I've got you covered. No excuses, sugar. You're going to start up here. Slam. Come back up. Slam. So pick one of them two. You've got 30 seconds. Starting now. Keep that core tight. You can do it. Yes. This is our 14th exercise and our final exercise in round 1 of 3. Take your 10-second breather, sweetheart. Now, we are about to start round 2. With that being said, as the time progresses, try and challenge yourself a bit more. You've got it. But listen to your body. You've got 30 seconds. Quick feet, starting now. Make sure you're staying hydrated, okay? You got less than 15 seconds. Perfect. Keep going. Take your 10-second breather. Now up next is going to be our back jacks. Alrighty? Y'all doing awesome. All right, let's go ahead and knock out those back jacks. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Let's go. Thank you guys for sharing my content and getting this out there. If you are just hopping on, I will let you know I go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday through Saturday, and I do seated cardio live. Okay, yay! Take your breather. You got 10 seconds. Our next exercise will be our seated jump rope. Okay? All right. It is time for us to knock out that seated jump rope. We got 30 seconds starting now. Good. Now, you don't have to be at my speed. Please understand that. Don't go as fast as I am, especially if you're just starting out. I don't want you to overdo it. Listen to your body. Take your 10-second breather. Up next is going to be our out, in, ups. That's the one where I repeat out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down repeatedly. All right? Whew. All right, let's knock it out. We got out and up for 30 seconds, starting now. Keep going. You got it. Take your breather. We got 10 seconds and then reach and steps. Y'all ready? All right. Let's knock out that reach and step. We got 30 seconds starting now. Let's go. You got it. Perfect. Keep pushing. You're doing great. That's it. Yes. Take that breather, baby, because you earned it. Next is Chicken Jackson. I hope you're ready. All right, let's knock those chicken jacks out. We have got 30 seconds of those, okay? Starting now. Yes, keep it up. I know you might feel like, oh my gosh, I can't make it much longer. But I'm telling you right now, our bodies are capable of so much more. Pace yourself. You can do this. I promise. Take your breather though. Up next is in battle ropes. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you for being here. Are y'all ready for battle ropes? If not, that's just too bad. Timer's going off. We have 30 seconds of our battle ropes starting now. Now up next is going to be our seated row. That's it. Yes. Good job. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you. Take your breather. You've got 10 seconds. Now remember, for the seated row, you can either bring your knees in or you can keep them out and do nothing with them. Choose your skill level. Don't overdo it. Okay? But we've got seated row for 30 seconds starting now. I hear you, baby. Daddy will be home in a little bit. Keep pushing. That's it. Yes. Look at you go. Goodness. Take your 10-second breather. Up next is that block jack. Now, if you're just hopping on, it is time for us to do our block jack. We have got 30 seconds starting now. But if you're just hopping on, welcome. But I will answer any questions, comments, concerns once I'm done stretching. Okay? That's it. Take that 10-second breather, okay? Now up next is going to be that seated jog. And I am burning up. I probably should have put my hair up. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit here and look like an alpaca in Kentucky anyways today because it's hotter than Hades. But it is seated jog time. We are going to sit here and do that for 30 seconds. Starting now. Remember, the quicker you go, the more your heart rate is going to increase, which is going to burn more calories. You got it, baby. Yes. Good job. Take that 10-second breather, okay? Now, our next exercise is our obliques. I've shown you several examples. I hope you remember them. All right. But let's complete our obliques. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Remember, keep that core tight. Ow. Now I always bruise myself when I do this exercise because I'll be slamming my elbows into my knees and I bruise like somebody could breathe on me and I'd probably bruise. Just kidding. Good job. Take your breather. You've got 10 seconds. Now, our next exercise is going to be the seated assisted bicycle. Now, if you can't do that, remember, you can do that slow control knee raise, okay? Y'all are doing great. All right, it is bicycle time. Let's go on ahead and rip our core up some more, right? We've got 30 seconds starting now. Uppercuts are next. You got it. Good. Take that 10-second breather. Now, after we finish this breather, that's when we're going to hit those uppercuts. If you've had a frustrating week, day, life, whatever, take your anger out on these uppercuts. It helps more than what you realize, sweetheart. I promise. But we've got 30 seconds. Uppercuts starting now. You got it. Good. Good. Take that breather. So our last exercise in this round, in round 2, is our knee slice or our knee slam, okay? All right. Let's do these knee slicers or the slam, whatever works for you. You got 30 seconds. Starting now. Remember, if you can't slice like me, you better slam it, all right? Now, I do show modifications. If you are just tuning in, I show modifications at the start of round 1. So if you tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will see modifications. But we go hard. Take your 10-second breather. We go hard rounds 2 and 3. We're about to finish our third. We'll start and finish our third and final round. Then we're going to stretch and we're going to be done. Okay, I do intervals. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds breathing. We have 30 seconds now for seated quick feet. Let's go. Now, with this being our third and final round, guys, I want you to kind of challenge yourself. This is what I like to do every day that we work out. I know sometimes just working out is hard. If this is your first day, still just be listening to your body. But don't not apply your most effort, okay? Take your breather. Because I want to say this much. You're going to get out what you put into your routines. You're going to get the results that you work for. If you're not working for your results, you're not going to get results. Therefore, when you don't get them, don't complain about them if you ain't working for it, okay? It's kind of part of it. But we're going to go ahead and do these back jacks. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Weight loss is not easy. You're going to sweat. You're going to feel like you're dying sometimes. You're going to get so mad to say no to eating a piece of cake. Your mouth will salivate. You'll want stuff so bad. But the reward of choosing yourself and your health is absolutely out of this world. I promise it's worth it. Take your 10-second breather, though. But I will say, even on a weight loss journey, you can still have your cheat day. You can have your cheat meal. But if you ever fall off, don't let it trickle over for days and weeks and months. Have a plan set up, all right? But let's do our seated jump rope. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Because you will gain weight sometimes, whether it be water weight or simply because you didn't eat right. It happens. You stall out. Life happens. But don't let that tiny gain or fluctuation on the scale deter you from the success you've already achieved. Because there's so much more that you can do. I promise it's easier to lose 5 pounds than it is to gain back the rest of it. But take your breather. Up next is our out 10 pups. You all are doing phenomenal. You really are. I hope you know that. But let's do these out and ups. We've got 30 seconds starting now. That's it. Up next will be our reach and step. That's it. Take that 10-second breather. Good job tonight, guys. Thank you for being here. For real. I hope y'all realize how big of a blessing you are. Okay? But let's do these reaching steps. We've got 30 seconds starting. Now, baby, let's go. Go for it. You got it. That's it, sweetheart. Put in that work. You got it. Take your 10-second breather. Now up next is our chicken jacks. Y'all ready? If not, that's too bad. My timer just went off. We have chicken jacks. 30 seconds, starting now. I hear you, baby. I am almost done. Daddy should be home from the grocery store soon. Oh, there he is. Almost there, guys. Up next is those battle ropes, okay? Take your 10-second breather. Good job. Y'all ready to knock out these battle ropes? All right, we've got 30 seconds starting now. Swing those arms and keep that core tight. You got it, sweetheart. We are almost through this entire routine, and you all have done absolutely amazing. Good job. Up next is that seated row. Take that 10-second breather, sweetheart. Good job. All right. Time to knock out this seated row. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Remember, if you can't use your knees, you can still just use your arms like these. Just don't use your knees, okay? Go at your own skill level. You've got this. You got this. That's it. Take your 10-second breather. All right. So we are going to go on ahead and move into our block jacks. We have 30 seconds of those. Starting now. Now you might hop on here if you're just now coming on and you're like, oh my gosh, she's going so fast. At the start of round 1, I show modifications. Okay? I don't do that in rounds 2 and 3 because we bust them out in round 2 and 3. Okay? But I've also been doing this for a little over 2 years. So I might be a little quicker, but we're going to take our breather. Okay? Up next, seated jog. Good job tonight, y'all. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for sharing this content. Thank you for blessing me more than what you all realize, for real. All right, let's go on ahead and start our seated jog. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Now, if you're just coming in, I will say the quicker you try to move in seated cardio, the more your heart rate will increase, which, in turn, you're going to burn more fat, baby. That's the goal, correct? Yeah. Take your breather. Y'all's support is the best. Like, you guys make me feel like I'm not alone in a room. And I love it. I love it so much. Whew. But up next is going to be our seated obliques. Okay? Thank you guys for paying attention. Thank you guys for being so awesome. Okay? But let's knock these obliques out. We've got 30 seconds. Starting now. You guys hear me all the time say how important it is that you guys share my content and you listen and you do it. And I love you so much for it. Thank you. You guys are truly the best blessing ever. Up next will be our assisted bicycles, okay? Take your 10-second breather for now, though. My poor hair is soaked. We are almost through, guys. I hope you guys are feeling just as good as I am. But let's go ahead and knock out our biker. We have 30 seconds starting now. Remember, if you can't do this, you can do that slow, controlled knee up. Okay? Whatever works for you, sweetheart. That's it. Less than 5 seconds. Take your breather. You've got a 10-second breather, honey. And then we're going to move into our uppercuts and then that knee slice or slam. Okay? All right, here we go. It is time to knock out those uppercuts. Remember, if you're having a really rough day, time, whatever, use your aggression in these uppercuts. I promise it helps so much. But we got 30 seconds uppercuts starting now. Go for it. Keep your core tight. Good job. Take that breather. Now, we are about to move into our last exercise, period. Then we're going to do our stretches, and I'll answer some questions, and then I'm going to say bye-bye. Okay? But we have 30 seconds. Knee slice or slam starting now. Good job. Thank you guys for doing your best effort tonight. That's it. Take your breather. Good job. You just finished 3 rounds. We're going to take this breather. I'm going to put this chair up. And then we're going to get into some stretching, okay? Let me adjust this time for you. Yay! All right. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to turn this music down. And we are going to get into our stretches. All right? So the first thing that we are going to do is pull our left arm across our body, okay? Shoot. Yep, here we go. All right, so we're going to do this number right here, okay? Good job. Perfect. All right, now, what I need for you to do is you're going to open, you're going to cross your arms over, you're going to open back wide, and then you're going to cross your arms under, okay? Now, what we're going to do is take our right arm and just pull it across our body just like we did the opposite arm, okay? I hope that you guys realize how worth it you are even at the level that you are at. Just because you might just be starting out doesn't lessen your worth. Your self-worth will increase over time because I'm telling you, when I first started out my journey, it was crap. But what we're going to do first is open our arms, cross, open, cross, all right? Now, what we're going to do is pull this arm behind our head like so, okay? But now I understand, especially coming from 500 plus pounds, I couldn't always reach my arm like this. Anybody else struggle with that? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to show you a trick just in case. What you're going to do is you're going to link your hands like this, all right? You're going to pull it behind your head and just pull. It's still going to have the same effect of you doing it like this, okay? So you choose it. One of those two options, okay? You've got it. Good job. That's it. But you guys are so worth it. And I'm telling you right now, your self-esteem is going to increase. Your self-worth is going to increase as you go on this journey. You're going to cross over, cross over, cross out, cross under. Now we're going to go on ahead and do the same thing and take this to the opposite side, okay? All right, so go on ahead and take your right arm and pull it behind your head, okay? But don't ever question how amazing you are, because on this journey, it's such a self-awakening journey. I'm telling you right now, it's one of the best things that you can ever do for yourself. Whether or not you choose to go at it all natural, okay? We're going to open, cross, open, under. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to do a lunge to the right, okay? But even if you choose to go and do your weight loss journey, let's say you choose to do it all natural. Maybe you're not a person that believes in getting gastric sleeve surgery. That's okay. Maybe you just don't believe in surgery within itself. Again, that's okay. Everybody utilizes their toolbox for their journeys in whatever way they see fit. For myself, a sleeve was a great tool for me to utilize, and I've done it. You're going to come up, and then we're about to swap sides, okay? Whew. All right, so we're going to take it to this side. You're going to just lunge this way. But weight loss is so much more than just losing weight, eating healthy, and exercising. It's also right here. It's a lot right here. It's a lot in your head. I didn't realize how much in my head it was until I really went on this journey. Come up. Now I'm going to show you a little trick on how to stretch the back of your thighs, just in case you have an issue with that. Because when I was heavier, it was a difficult thing for me to do, to stretch certain parts of my body. So I'm going to show you this little handy-dandy trick that I taught myself. Whether or not you want to utilize it, that's on you. Maybe you have a better way to stretch the back of your thighs, and that's okay. But I'm going to show this just in case somebody ain't got something, okay? So what you're going to do is this. It looks weird as crap, and that's okay too, but it works. So you're going to kind of do this, arch your back down, and it's going to do some pulling in this section right here if you're doing it correctly, okay? But after me losing this certain amount of weight that I have, I can go down and touch my toes, all that other kind of stuff. So that's how I'm going to do it. If you have a more efficient way to stretch the back of your thighs, you can do it that way. But that was just a trick that I showed you, okay? So let's go. Well, poop. Hang on. Yep, let's go now. Good job. Keep it up. We're about to switch. All right, now what I need you to do is I need you to take your right hand and place it above your right ankle, okay? Lean to the right side. You will feel some pulling going on the back of your thigh, okay? And that's fine. That's what you need to do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take it to our left side. You're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Now, after we complete this stretch on this side, I'm going to ask that you either one, you come up nice and slow so you don't get dizzy and lightheaded. But if you like that feeling, I'm not going to take that from you. You can come up as fast as you want. I'm not going to guarantee you're going to get dizzy, but it is a possibility, okay? So you do what makes you happy. All right, I'm going to come up slow starting now. You can come up slow, fast, whatever you want to do. All right, so I'm up. So what we're going to do now is our inhale, hold, and our exhales. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to stay in this stance. You're going to stay in somewhat of a sumo wrestler type width stance. You're wider than shoulder width apart in summary. Okay, so what you're going to do though is you're going to inhale up, hold your breath right here, and then you're going to exhale down. Okay, we are going to do 4 of those in total. However, you will control your breathing. Though I'm certified in first aid, CPR, and all that other kind of stuff, I cannot teleport and save your life if something happens to you right now, okay? So control your own breathing, but we're going to start now, okay? One. 2. 3. 4. Good job, guys. I'm just saying, for real. I'll set this up here. Oh, thank you, Robin, for sending me stars. Thank you. Thank you guys for participating tonight. I am going to shut my YouTube off. If you guys want to watch me on one of the other 2 platforms, I only have 4 down here. So I am going to go and remain on my Facebook and TikTok just for a few more seconds. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in with me tonight, okay? And no, just know that you are absolutely amazing. And you matter, okay? Bye-bye, YouTube. Hang on just a second, guys.